Govannen Melonin. It's Cryopleurodon here, back in the SMP for another recording. There are probably two things that are going to happen. The first is I'm about to explore a big fat mushroom island. Second, well, you'll see. If the server loads that. Ah, good. The server loaded. We should go exploring for a desert. Yeah, I have no idea how.
Oh, just use shock base.
I know.
I just want to know if one even exists within like 10,000 blocks of spawn.
Probably a good possibility of that.
Yeah, I know, there's a very high possibility. I thought it's not going to be in the right area, but I really miss unlucky.
So you know what I'm doing for that Earth map that I'm creating? I'm flying.
Do you need sand or do you need cactus?
I need apples. God, apples. That's literally the only reason why I want to go there. And the sand's nice too, so I can move right on base.
Haha.
I'm not kidding.
Well, a bit of TNT is, I guess, legal. I'm pretty sure I mentioned after the Battle of Old Ohio that you're not allowed to totally obliterate someone's base.
Well, I didn't totally obliterate their base. I barely touched their base.
I know, but I mentioned after the battle that you can't totally obliterate a base.
Okay, I'll leave one double chest.
Haha.
Totally total obliteration, so.
But why do you want to nuke my base? Why can't you just find some mountain to nuke? Like, you can literally just find...
It's funny to nuke someone's base.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is funny.
That is the biggest jerk move possible.
I'll help you find the desert if you don't nuke the villagers.
Oh, I don't care about all the villagers. Why would I nuke all the villagers? I regret doing it the first time, and I just slowed y'all down.
But then it was just not fun because nobody wants to get on and like half people quit because all the villagers.
Yeah, that's why you shouldn't nuke the base. It just wipes out a whole faction and then...
Well, I didn't nuke their base.
I know, I'm saying that's why you shouldn't. Because if just killing some villagers and breaking a few buildings did that...
Yeah,
nuking a base...
There's only like 2 people left in our entire side.
Well, there's more than that. Harrison was on earlier. What? Okay, Harrison was on earlier. John gets on. I think Jacob's planning on getting on. Yeah, Harrison was on earlier. Pesky Hoglin.
That's like the first time I've seen him on in such a long time.
Yeah, I've noticed that both Harrison and Jacob seem to think that it was a new world, because I guess at some point world spawn actually shifted by a few blocks. It's still on that island, but it actually shifted a bit. That or spawn has changed, like has been so built on that they just didn't recognize it.
Probably second option.
But, like, I think spawn might have actually changed a little bit, too.
I feel like if you reset the realm, you should make a world border and you should disable elytras. That'd make everyone much more closer together.
And it would make it so that you couldn't collect 13 elytras in like the span of 2 hours.
Or, you know, I would have to, like...
I feel like when it comes to elytras, you should either have no elytras or there should be no limits on elytras.
Yeah, that's what you told me.
Julian, what can I trade you for an elytra?
Well, I said a stack diamonds, right?
You want 60 diamonds.
It's literally 4 diamonds, so that's 1 diamond door if you're lucky with good fortune.
Still, it could make a difference.
Diamonds. Which I have, like, way too many diamonds.
Do you want 60 or 6?
60.
It's a lot.
Bro, I want to get that stack of diamond blocks.
Why?
Why not? I'm almost halfway there.
Okay, fair enough. But guess what? On Yenny, one of my old SMPs, Jacob, cool boy, he got 2.5 stacks of diamond blocks in a single mining trip. I was there. It was insane, the number of diamonds we had and the luck we had with Fortune 3.
Just give me like 3 hours and I'll get you like 2.5 stacks of diamond blocks.
Oh yeah, and I just want to find an ancient city, bro. That's literally all I want. I have not explored an ancient city in survival mode on Java or Bedrock.
It is terrifying. As a survivor of multiple expeditions to one.
How many electric would you give me for the course of an ancient city?
You know where one is?
Pretty much.
We think we do.
What do you mean pretty much? Is it unlooted? And can I loot it with y'all? Actually,
we saw it when a chunk lagged out and the blocks wouldn't render, so we were able to see it through the mines when a chunk lagged out.
If you give me the course of an ancient city that is completely unlooted and you let me get the loot, I will give you an elytra.
We saw through a wall and we think there was an ancient city because there was a lot of sculk and like some cobblestone, but it could just be a giant cave that people would.
Okay, well, I don't really care if it's just the cave of skulk. I want an actual ancient city.
Mortis and Shreko. That's by Shrek.
Oh, I'm back in our old base, the old village. I found 4 villagers on this server.
Why'd y'all switch bases again?
Because there were no villagers left in this village, so we just left.
Oh, why'd you switch bases to that mob farm area and then you swapped to that other villager area? Are you
Well,
split between
here's
those
the
areas?
Here's the thing, Julian. That mob farm area was only home to part of the Ohio Army.
Yeah, I just lived there. I lived in the village.
Yeah. Elite has always lived in that village, but Elite used to live near the mob farm area, and then after the Battle of Kindnessville, he moved out.
What? The Battle of what?
Kindness. You know, when they jumped you and you massacred them?
Oh. You were there, right?
Yeah. It was kind of funny.
Yeah.
That was hilarious, bro. Y'all tried so hard, and y'all failed so hard now.
The reason we lost is because, Steve, Elite's brother, he put down the water to set out the fire as well, and that just doubled your trident damage, so we just died.
Yeah, that wasn't the smartest.
Oh yeah, I didn't have a sword then. My trident was my only weapon.
So, on a previous SMP, I was with Pizza Arts on a previous SMP, not Civs, it was owned by Pesky Hoglin. So we were fighting this other group. They were so, specialized that they only used tridents. They were specialized for aquatic combat.
All tridents are cool.
It was Kevin.
Oh, Maddie and Kevin?
Yeah.
Yes, they specialize in tridents. They have 7 tridents on one of the world's that we played. For some reason, they have, a channeling, a riptide, and just a specific impaling, specific channeling, specific riptide, specific loyalty and impaling.
What I would do is I would only get, my plan would be to only get 2 tridents. One that had, they would all have impaling, but one would have loyalty and channeling, the other would have riptide.
Oh, I would get 3 tridents. One is just loyalty and impaling and brightly and ending. One with channeling.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. Loyalty makes it come back, which you really want in your channeling trident, but on its own, channeling would basically make it better. You cannot combine either of those 2 with Riptide, though. Riptide makes, basically, channeling makes the trident come to you, or not channeling, loyalty makes the trident come to you, Riptide brings you to the trident. Julian, how close do you reckon I am to that mushroom iron? Or, not mushroom iron, mushroom island.
You're right off the... You're yellow, I think. I don't know.
Well, I'm right off spawn, sailing east.
Yeah, you're not very close. Yes.
I'm a poor, wayfaring stranger.
I have a lot of music skits for some reason.
Okay. I've gotta be close.
You're off my map.
Also, why does nobody ever sleep in this world?
Oh, hello, bro.
Because we don't, I guess. Oh, I found it! I found the mushrooms! I've been, like, by far the most mushroom islands that I've found were on Console Edition, because on the old Console Edition, you could just fly across the sea in creative mode, and there'd be mushroom island after mushroom island after. They were so common. And then there was a huge mushroom island on Pesky's old SMP.
Bro, I'm just trying to find an ancient city. So, they offered me the coordinates to a potential ancient city for an Elytra. No. I told them that I just want to explore an ancient city. And they're like, we might know where one is.
Get in the hole. I want to cook and eat you. You know what? I'm just gonna scare him under a mushroom. Let's go. We got the food. Run. How stupid is creature?
Probably just doesn't want to get.
Oh, I mean, it wasn't running away. What? Bobucks? Or is that supposed to be Robux? Running around massacring the mushrooms?
No, don't massacre them. Make gold.
I have no wood on me. And I want the leather.
If you go to a butcher, I will always make gold.
Well, I didn't have any. I only went here to see just how big it was, and it's big. It's very, very big.
Okay, I'm gonna go diamond hunting. I'll put you 60 diamonds. That's all you want?
Hey Quinn, I can give you a pretty good chunk of my diamond stockpile to, like, help make it easier.
All you want is 60?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm like really far away from the spawn right now.
I'm not at spawn. I'm at the villagers.
Well, I'm like really far from the villagers too, so like.
Well, I'll be mining for a little while anyway, so.
Yeah, I have to wait.
It'll be a long time, but it'll take me a little while.
Bro, I swear this map is only snow, and the closest to a warm biome is a savanna.
What about jungles and mangroves?
Those are humid. There's a difference.
And warm. They're humid and warm.
I'm at the snow. I'm at the snow place that right to the. I went past there. No, it's called an elbows of Rupa, okay?
Max,
It's just
what
like your
level
name.
do you mine diamonds at? Julian, what level do you mine diamonds at?
I mine them at negative 54. I'm thinking of starting a second layer to my mine at negative 51.
I do have one negative 58.
That's deep.
Yeah, that's the best level to do it.
I mean, negative 54 is pretty good, though. I think if you want to have, like, multiple levels, you should have, like, levels at negative 51, negative 54, negative 57, and negative 60. Above negative 51, you're not really getting that many. Below negative 60, you're running into bedrock every other block.
58's mathematically the best level that my diamond sword.
Well, I think the diamond generation, like, I looked at the graphs, and it just increases the further down you get, so 60 would be the best. Because once, like,
Yeah,
theoretically negative. Yeah. Well, why 60s? Like you might have bedrock in the floor, but you won't actually be going through any of it. It's the lowest you can get while still not being impeded, and thus would therefore probably be the best for diamond.
Bro, why are ancient cities so annoying to get? They're fine.
Because they're really rare.
They're not even that rare, bro.
Did you send a picture? You should upload a picture of that deep dark you found that goes up to like Y40. What? Well, you should upload it to the realm chat.
I wanna look up on Google what's the highest round someone's on the what do you got that? Yeah, I think I'm gonna turn around. This game hates me. I'm not finding anything.
It's so wet and miserable. Because
How many diamonds do you have?
like 20 something. I'm about to give 3 to error.
Okay, so I was gonna mine to get a bunch of them.
I'll give you 10 more.
That means I need to get 50.
Yeah.
I have enough gunpowder for like 300 rockets.
Oh yeah, this is Mangrove Canal. So whenever I build over the river, I have to be really careful not to accidentally block the whole thing up. Because otherwise I accidentally sever the trade route between spawn and the western locations. I don't want to sever that water route. Or else I'd have to build a really big canal to bypass New Shrekville.
Right, yay.
And that wouldn't be good.
I have 14 diamonds from a 5 base.
Because we want to locate New Shrekville on a big trade route.
Right, and I got 14 diamonds from 1 base.
Nice! That's, like, a lot of the times that's what happens to me, too.
That's only 2 diamonds. That's all. Actually, that's close to 3 diamonds, I think. Max, you can get 5 for 1 block, so. Sometimes I just get really lucky and punch the diamonds.
I got over 20 emeralds.
All you gotta do is just go down the river to Hymansville. There's like hundreds of stacks of clay there. I'm gonna find all that and go back and go get that stuff out there. My hand's almost broken. That's not that. Oh, I gotta take this off. I don't want to have to mine an extra 7 then. Plus get more methane.
I think the video is going to end here because I'm basically about to go into a bunch of boring grinding that doesn't need to be on camera, so bye.